I'm going to share with you all my husband's favorite meal prep recipe for our lunches, and I like making them because it's super quick and easy. It has great macros, tons of protein, and we get all our veggies and fiber in. You're going to want to screenshot this next one because it does have all of the ingredients that we use. So we're going to need some chicken breasts, cannellini beans, and garbanzo. You could switch these out for different beans. I'm going to go ahead and put all of the ingredients in the caption so that you all can pick this up from the store. And also, this isn't a super expensive meal. I start off by seasoning my chicken really well because this is where a lot of the flavor in the meal is going to come from. Next, you're going to want to dice up some purple onions. You can do purple or yellow onions. I prefer to do purple onions. I put that chicken in the oven for 30 minutes at 400 degrees. Depending on your oven, you don't want it to get overcooked. Then it's not going to be really good. It's not going to sit well in the salad, and it's just not going to soak up the ingredients. So make sure you don't overcook it. But of course, you don't want to undercook it. This part would probably be a lot easier if you have some sort of vegetable chopper. I'm just using good old knife and cutting board. But I did some cucumbers, some cherry tomatoes, and then I did make my own dressing with some blue plate mayo and also some vinaigrette. I'm going to show you how I put that together a little bit later. I use Genoa salami. You could use pepperoni. You could really use any cold cut here. You just definitely want to add this in because it does add to like that grinder salad feel. And once again, lots of protein. I've been doing 75 hard. I'm actually on day 20 today. So I get kind of bored with recipes and have been looking for something that I can make that's super quick, that I'm not constantly having to remake things. And then I'm not eating out during this challenge. So it is super important that I have delicious things that I want to eat. And I knew we would be snowed in today and not able to travel on the road. So this is just something I can pop in the fridge. It's actually going to keep for a couple of days. And the best part of this salad is it just continues to get better and better as the days go on. You want to make sure that you're using some cheeses that have really good flavor in them. So that's why I didn't go in with just like a basic cheddar or mozzarella. I wanted to go in with something smoky. So I did some smoked Gouda, and then I feel like Provolone always gives me a nice kick. I don't like super sharp cheeses, but if you are like a Parmesan kind of person, I feel like that would go really good in this Italian salad. You'll also see that I don't put a ton of herbs in here, but I do think that if you're an herby person, that would go well. I just don't enjoy them personally. Back to my dressing. Normally I would use Greek yogurt for this. I decided to go in with mayo just because the Greek yogurt that I had was expired and I didn't realize it till later. So that's also an option. The Greek yogurt would give you more protein per serving. I added in some no salt lemon pepper here. There's already a lot of spices, so you don't want to over salt this. So I tried to stick with no salt seasonings, especially for the dressing. And then I went in with about half a bottle. I'm actually going to rinse and repeat this twice in order to cover the amount of salad that I'm making. But if you are going to cut this recipe in half, you can skip doing this twice. After I finished up the dressing, I went ahead and seasoned it because as I was tasting it, I realized that there just wasn't enough seasoning on all of them. You'll see I'm using a little baby blender. That's actually what I use to make his baby food. But nonetheless, there just wasn't enough seasoning in the dressing. And then once I tasted a bite with the chicken, I saw that I needed more pepper and more salt. So I did freshly ground black pepper. I added in some salt and I added in a ton of garlic powder. Again, if you had like an Italian blend seasoning or something like that, strongly recommend that you go ahead and add it into this part here. Now it's time for the best part, and that is pouring that dressing on this delicious salad. If you're looking for ideas of how to eat this, sometimes I wrap it up in like a low carb or a no carb tortilla. It's really good like that with some fresh lettuce. Another way that my husband likes to eat it is with some tortilla chips. That's a lot more filling. You can throw those into the lunch bag. You could also eat these in a lettuce wrap, or sometimes the kids like to throw it on a sub roll. And that's also going to be more filling. So there's a lot of different things that you can do with this so that you don't get bored. I keep them in these little storage containers that I picked up on Amazon. They have like a little wooden top on them, and then they also come with the spoon. And typically when I'm on site, I just bring these with me. They're super easy to pop in a bag and eat. I hope that you guys enjoy this recipe, and I hope it fits in your macros. If you have some ideas on how I can make this better, I would love to hear them. See you next time.